Live.
Oh, some lovely highlights of the last game. 2-1, yes, live. Here we go. So, get this part out of the way. If you are watching this on YouTube after the game's already finished, we're doing this as a live watch along for the stream, so you might want to jump forward a couple of minutes and then we'll get into talking about the team and our predictions for today. But as of right now, we've just started a live stream, so we're waiting for people to come into the chat. Hannah's in. Hi, Hannah. James up far behind as always. Can't to see you. How are we doing? How are we doing this morning? How are we doing? KT, Warrior, what's happening? Oh, what a poor stadium.
It's not exactly the best looking.
Mate, it's actually so ugly. There's actually some more ones that I can like respect a little bit. That is disgusting. Tam is not messing about. He's in early. He's went with a 7-0 and he's like 11 point in penalty bingo. That is, well, there's no messing about.
Aye. Tell you what though, you wouldn't mind living in some of those flats behind it if you were a Dundee fan. You'd get a view straight through that corner into the pitch.
You probably hate it if you're a Dundee. No bad if you're a Dundee United fan though.
You know what I mean?
A 3-0, a 6-0.
I mean, to be fair, for how far the Dundee pitch is away from the United pitch, you could probably see both. But
Right. Oh, see if they ever play at the same time. There's no way you don't hear celebrations. Like I know they only probably got a couple hundred fans in that, but there's no way you don't hear like the other ground celebrating.
oh, surely you've got to.
Hit a strong bench, man. Over that even a minute. We just got the team sheets in the screens right now. Anna, can you put the heat on a bar, please? Never thought about that this morning.
You know what? That's a shout.
Winter ruins the temperature, ruins the lighting, you know. Good sides Christmas, bad sides everything else. That is winter. If you like winter over summer, you're a freak. Chat. I'm not having it any other way. Sorry. Right. That's not over there. What was Shane? Morelos' new haircut chat? Were you a fan of it?
I don't know. I have not seen it, but
Are we a fan of the hairdo? Probably my Twitter. Let's have a look. It's still Morelos with 3, Kent, Roof and Tav. Morelos is going to be a different man today. I'm telling you. He's got that stiff competition for Roof and he's went competition for Itten. The man's cut his hair, he's went, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. Afternoon. Well, good morning, something like that, Andy. Hopefully it's a very good afternoon by the time this game's finished.
fingers crossed.
Understand. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, as always. Shanklin, no, hope for Dundee United. Having a look at their team right now. Yeah. No worries. Score prediction, we'll go with our score prediction a wee minute, mate, after we've ran through the team. On song, a name, that is. That's a new one. Look at it, chat, mate. I think I've never remembered that name if I'd seen that before.
Oh, aye, that's definitely a new one.
Right, we'll just get our little sponsor out the way for now, and then we'll jump into the juicy stuff about the team and our predictions, etc. So, for you early comers, you are probably the regulars, and you know what's about to happen here. But we are sponsored by One Football for these watch-alongs and our upcoming videos on the channel. So we're going to play a little pre-recorded clip, and then we'll come back, go over the team, and go over our predictions for today.
Today's video is indeed sponsored by OneFootball, which is a totally free football app, and I'm going to go through some of the reasons that might be beneficial to you. Now, I'll cater to Rangers as that is the majority of my viewers on this channel, but it's not only Rangers you can do this with. There's so many teams, they do so many leagues across the world where you can go in, see so many in-depth statistics, transfers, squad updates, news, everything like that. So for further example, once you click on a team that you're interested in, of course we'll use Rangers here, you can go on, you can scroll through and you've got a lot of different news articles and different updates on Rangers, but you can also go further in depth. You can go through each league and look at the table like the SPL, which is looking pretty good right now. You can go through and see how many crosses we've put in, how many blocks. It's so many stats that you wouldn't necessarily think of, but it'd be cool to know. There's so many notifications that you can set up as well, which will come straight to your phone. For example, if it's a Rangers goal because you're out and about and can't catch the game, or you want to know what the Rangers lineup is, all that stuff is in with the app. And once again, it's totally free. The download link will be the top line in the description.
Hello, hello, how do you do? We are back from an ad or two. I had to say it through there, it was one ad, but that was the only thing that rhymed. Els, welcome in, final prediction. Curry talking about how good is this Rangers team. Been asking a few folks, see, a video idea I've been thinking about doing is a comparison of this team compared to the 2008 UEFA Cup final team. I'm probably going to be working a video for that soon, but for this team become the greatest team in history since Scotland and getting to fight. And history's probably a bit much, but I'll definitely be up there if the consistency can stay the same. You get to the end of the season, win the league title at least. Hopefully, that's not all we win this season, but you're definitely up there. You are definitely up with the best Rangers sides have been. There's a long way to go. Hopefully the wheels don't fall off and they keep this engine, Rolls Royce of a team going right now. Because as it stands, the football is beautiful. The results speak for itself. Statistically, we are the best team in Europe right now. Like obviously, I'm not sitting here saying we're going to go out and batter Bayern Munich, but statistically, we are the best team in Europe right now. Everything's going well, but there is a long, long way to go. Morning, Caitlin. Welcome to the stream. Best team since 2000. See, I've had a lot of this because I had a lot of comments in my last video as well. Because I said I was born in 1986, and I was saying like, how good is that? Like in my lifetime, it's certainly the best European team we've had. Maybe had better forms in the league, etc. But then I had people that are quite a bit older than me in the comments saying, I remember this team, this team, this team. So it'll be an interesting talking point. Long way to go. They can't plan anything crazy yet with it. What do you think? What do you think of that young boy? Are you talking about the striker? Not probably win a cup. When they need crap. Rangers will take 6 or 7 off them. Confused why is Kelly and the Taylor when they're not playing? Huh? Well, they're playing Celtic at 3 o'clock, aren't they? Kelly fans today, that's it. I think everyone, a lot of people in the chat will share this. We only support one team, but we kind of support 2 teams because we support Rangers and we support whoever's playing Celtic. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. We'll hate Hibs one day and we'll love them the next when they're playing them, you know. You know how it is, chat. You know how it is. But we've waited long enough without going over the actual team here. It was quite easy to predict what this team was going to be today. Maybe not in the striker position, but it's quite easy to predict the rest of it with the Poznan game, with Gerrard interviews, etc. But we have indeed got McGregor back in goals, back 4 predictable tabs, Goldson, Balogun and Ballner. Midfield 3, after being rested, it's Davis, Arfield and Kamara. And up front, you've got Roof, Kent, and the decision was, is it going to be Itten, is it going to be Morelos, and it's Morelos that has won Gerrard's decision to get in the team for today. And I'm fine with that, but Morelos will need to be in top form to keep Itten out of the team, so I'm expecting a big performance from him today. It's the big man, not only from Thursday's performances, from previous performances. I think Thursday is definitely the best in a Rangers shirt. he's really pushing for a first team spot. So hopefully that competition's healthy for the people in front of him, like Morelos, etc. And he goes for it today. But Morelos, are we going to see a new man today? The new haircut he looks like Morelos, mate. He just looks, I love it. I love his new hairdo. New man. That team, I'm happy with it. Nothing that's really surprising. Anything that's surprising you, Dallas, in that team lineup?
No, nothing that I could, even going through the bench, there's no players like on the bench that I'm like, I feel like they should be starting right now. Eton, obviously, you've already made the argument for. You could argue maybe Aribo. I don't think, because obviously, typically, with the midfield three we've got there, Kamara, Davis, and Arfield. Obviously, Arfield's typically the one guy you'll see going forward a lot more. I think against Dundee, we don't really need to have two players that like can do the defensive stuff. I think just one would be fine. But obviously, I'm not going to complain. Kamara, he's arguably one of our best players right now. Arfield's been absolutely outstanding, and when Stephen Davis is on form and he's pinging his passes a bit, he is sometimes looks like younger Davis for his first spell at the club. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with the team. Nothing I can really change there.
Yep, and the bench as well. Realistically, you look at our bench today, the bench is kind of second in this league.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
It's a fantastic bench you've got on, cover for every position there. If we're needing gold, we've got Itten, Defoe, Hadji, Aribo, like it's leading the midfield. The midfield probably one of the only lighter things you'd say on the bench there, because you've only got Zungo as your option for like a true midfield. I don't know if Hadji and Aribo can drop and play in there, but you've still got Dak to come back after his injury as well.
Yep.
The Rangers team, the form, what's on the line, the confidence, all nil for me today. All nil is our prediction.
I'm going to go one higher. I'm going to say 5-0. But to be fair, while we're talking about the bench there as well, it's good to see Hollander back in the squad as well. Obviously, he was out with that COVID isolation period, so it's good to see him back in the squad as well. But Goldson and Balogun have been doing fantastic at the back, so yeah, it's no surprise that he's not in the first team, but it's good to see him actually back and being able to take part with the squad again. So fingers crossed, all's good for him going forward.
Yeah, actually look at that bench and guys with actual quality. Hadji, Aribo and that on your bench.
Yeah.
Some people will look at that. Some people might think he should be starting, whatever. But strange, I thought. Gordon's when you thought Hadji after he scored.
I was literally just about to touch on that when you were mentioning Hadji in the bench there. It's like I just feel bad for the guy that it's like fair play. People during that game were saying, "Oh, he's not looked the best. He's not looked as sharp," and then obviously probably the easiest goal anyone's going to score. You know what I mean? But it's like even just getting that goal, you could see his confidence coming up. Like Gordon's saying, it's like I wish he'd got a little bit more time instead of scoring the goal, getting one absolute lightning shot off, and then being taken off the park. So, but
just a couple of comments before talking about the Defoe. The thing is, lads, who do you drop? You might want to Hadji. You're going to drop Ruth for him? No. You're going to drop Ben for him? No. Like that's the tough competition with playing at a top club. Like,
realistically, and tell me this a season or two ago, and I'd have been telling you were on something. But realistically, Morelos is our most replaceable player right now in that front three. Yeah, and that's not saying that Morelos is playing bad or anything like that. I'm just saying out of the three right now, I feel like he's the one that's most likely to lose a spot.
Yeah, you're going to see a few people with that haircut for Christmas, brother. Myself, he's starting the campaign. If he scores against them, thinking the gang of them getting it. You happy about that, Hannah? Oh. She's not too happy about it, but
I've not seen it yet, so I don't even know what it is. But I did have a peek at his Instagram, but it's not on there. But I'll go have a look at your Twitter then.
Team's walking out for us. Here we go. Rangers!
I mean, to be fair, I'm not too far off that right now. All I need to do is take the back and sides down a little bit.
That splits him so much. Why is his message not got him to do that earlier? Oh, Hannah, I'm getting that. Sorry. If he's goes to the end, I think it's going to be too much for me to deal with, Hannah.
I mean, to be fair, that doesn't look too different for how you get your hair normally. It's just normally the way you set it that looks different.
Oh, that's fine, shorter.
I don't think so, looking at that photo, to be fair.
That's way shorter. You can spike up to tie, that's just up at the top. No idea. No idea. He's a ring man, isn't he? So.
Right.
I say what we see. Hopefully we won't see, but with Shankland's got on his hype, you've got loads of people talking about him coming to Rangers, wanting him coming to Rangers. I've yet to see a game where I'm impressed, so we'll see what he brings today. Here we go.
So you say 4-0, I'm saying 5. This will be, hopefully, a game full of goals. All of them for us, hopefully.
I'm hoping for a 3 result in a row here. I'm on a streak.
Well,
Done corner.
oh, unlucky. Pass just a little bit wide of Kent there, but
Barry, welcome out to the stream, mate. And for anyone else as well that's just tuned in, missed the team. It's McGregor, back 4, Tav, Balogun, Golson, Bonham, 3 of Tamara, Davis, Arfield, and the front 3 is Kent, Roof, and Morelos. Oh, look at that. Perfect header from Morelos. He wouldn't have got that with his old haircut. Headed pass, I should say, not headed goal. As I'm sitting here calmly talking about it. Get Kamara. Everyone in this team. Everyone. Need new contacts. Get them all. 5 years. Don't want anyone in this squad going anywhere. Not touched on it as well, but if you are new in here, please do not type spoilers into the chat. Like, for example, about a goal or red card, something like that, because we'll be delayed compared to yous watching this. So until we've reacted to it, please don't put anything in the chat because then it just ruins it for us.
We need to set up a chat bot with a timer to just keep posting that in chat every like 15 minutes or something.
Probably good idea. Get Hannah to do it.
Hannah, get your copy and paste ready.
Oh.
A little bit early for Tav there, but looking like a very positive game so far for us. We're here to play straight away.
Our Warriors not too far off. Dundee Utd got a 8-1-1 formation just about so far.
Pretty much. Slack pass there for Alfie. Can he use his hair and his eyes anymore as an excuse?
McGregor comfortable with the ball. Yeah.
He's been taking lessons for John, honestly.
Oh,
Ooh.
Arfield. Oh, unlucky, man. Yeah, like,
Ball just a little too quick, got away for Arfield there. But
if anybody doesn't that middle, they're making a run beyond the striker almost. I'll take them on back on the day. I don't want him playing the day. No against Dundee United. This isn't a game for him. Just to get a game.
Good work for Kamara there to win the ball back.
Oh, come on, Kamara, get in there, man.
Oh, man.
But Balogun's just won everything so far. Anything that's came near or hard, Balogun's just no having it. Davis with a poor crossfield pass, giving United a chance to counter here. They've got a 2-on-2. And he's took
well in for
Kent.
Kent coming back and stealing that ball out his back pocket. He had no clue.
I've got no idea why he took so long to do something there, but good recovery for Kent.
With how much we're pinging the ball, but I think Gerrard said to them, whoever has most time in the ball at the end of the game loses their Christmas bonus. Everyone's just trying to get rid of it straight away.
Keep them moving quick, like it.
Right. Els, it's the Lewis Hamilton one. It was the only one Tesco had in when I was up there the other day, so...
Right, let's keep them all up in there, final third here for a bit. See if we can get this shot off. Yeah, like 5 minutes, mate. How's this game been going for 5 minutes already? I feel like I've been watching this for 30 seconds.
I have no idea. I know. This game's actually flying in compared to some of them, honestly.
Lovely. Crossing chance. Good. Oh, no challenger for second ball in the box. Good cross in. Oh,
just behind everyone there. That's unlucky, right? Kamara just takes the ball to the face. Alfie, Roof. Kamara, he's got Roof as an option. Alfie as an option.
Unlucky. Good play, man.
Yep.
Edge. This is going to be a surprise to anyone. Dundee United are setting up to sit and counter attack. Did not see that one going.
Nope, not at all.
They have every man, including just about their coaching staff and all boys in behind in their own box here, pretty much so far.
As it stands with the run of play, I think McGregor could probably pitch a tent in their half and be alright.
They're moving this ball very quick and into the box. This is nice.
Yep.
Corner, works it in, gets a corner.
We're moving the ball quickly, but it feels like sometimes the players are just a little bit indecisive what they want to do about it now.
Here we go. Like Balogun getting that in this, mate.
Good ball. Ooh.
Ball in. Your free kick for Conor Wilson. Balogun headed someone's nut instead of the ball.
Balogun tried. I mean, I can't blame him. I can't blame him looking at his head, getting that and the ball confused.
Yeah. Pooch. Excellent, big man.
Try putting the Dundee player in the back of the net, mate. That's all it is.
Win. But Dundee was smallest man in the pitch.
Oh, Kent, unlucky. I've done there for Goldson to deal with that.
That was shouted all. I was like, what? Am I seeing something different?
No. It was just the way Kent. It was just the way. It was just the way Kent went down. I was like, oh no.
Well, this is what they'll be hoping for. Corners. It's a decent ball in, to be fair, not properly dealt with.
Smothered by the Rangers players and.
Oh, it's away. Oh, it's a scramble about the box, and I think it's Roof that eventually gets a scuffed clearance.
It was Roof.
We get all caught under the ball with a few shots, everyone putting their body in line to block it. Whoa.
Yep.
Got lucky there. That wasn't the most organised defending to us on our corner chance.
As much as we couldn't get the ball away there, it was good. Like, every player came out to smother it every time they had it. Just like every player in the 6-yard box was just in front of it. Unfortunately, the issue with that is if it does somehow manage to get by them, it just makes it harder for McGregor to track the ball at that point. But done well. Although 3 corners in a row. Oh, that one's a poor one.
Great hold up for Kent. Brilliant. Right back.
Fantastic for Kent.
Pressure over. That's it. Dundee United back to your box. Come on now. Enough of that attacking nonsense.
That'll be the longest spell Dundee will be in our half. Kent just doing Kent things, driving them out.
Avella cross in. Easily defended.
Dundee player doing well to keep it in there, to be fair.
Another good counter-attack here. Kamara, well in. Mo leads their counter. They find a good pass. He's going to have a long shot.
Ooh, I thought I was in, man. Alfie.
Ooh. Oh, the new haircut, new man, we're seeing it. He's almost scored a long shot we very, very rarely ever see from Morelos. He's looking for options. There's not much on. Just put it a yard wide on the left-hand side post.
Good idea though, man. No one closing them down. Keeper was slightly off to the right-hand side of the goal, leaving that far post open.
I like that, man. You know, chat. Tell me when Morelos last scored a goal outside of the box. Like, literally.
Alfie, calm it, lad. Calm it. Alfie in a yellow already.
The yellow for?
This. Elbow straight to the face. That could have been a straight red, man.
No chance for me. I agree, Daniel. Harsh breaking for me.
He's jumped and put his elbow straight into the guy's face. You see him extend the arm?
Nah, no for me. Let's do it for jumping.
No, that's the thing. If it was just a mistimed jump, aye, fair enough. But you see him extend his arm into his face. That's...
Don't remember what happened Vienna. Barry. There's Barry with the knowledge in the chat there. Last time showed the side of the box. Can get it. Can get a yellow, but definitely think that would have been a red.
Well dealt with your Balogun there.
Balogun's been excellent so far at the start of this.
Aye.
Well, they've had quite a few more attacks than I think we'd expect / like in this game so far. Well done. That's
How's
never
that
a
Dundee, man?
man. Game's dead. Chalk it off. Contact sports, sir. Get a replay of this. What? Oh man.
I don't see how that was a free kick either way there, man. Like, they both just went for the 50-50. Aye. They went for the 50-50 and...
That one, oh, I thought the two of them were just leaving that for the keeper there. There's obviously a wee handbag scuffle going on between Morelos and our centre back here. A few challenges between each other, but
It's
Penny's
got to be
wealthy.
that's got to be a pass back there, surely.
I think it's a tackle. I think it's a pass back. He's not looking at the keeper. I think he's just meant to stick it to win.
Even commentators touching on it there.
Back
And
to
that's the thing as well. Normally we talk about Motherwell being the teams that come and will just try and like do damage to players instead of try to play football, but I think that looks like Dundee's plan so far, man.
We've had a good few spares. I think we're certainly not settled. Dundee have surprised us a little bit. Did we say that? On Morelos again. Have crossing chance here. Oh, no, the plays against it. Arthur's done it instead. Good ball in.
Oh.
Whose roof track on the end of that there, innit? Oh, mate, inches.
He's got very, very unlucky there.
If Roof wasn't bald, did I put that in, man?
Oh, man.
Tom Davis, well done.
There we go.
Goldson being allowed to wander up, literally almost into their box there.
Right.
Sitting there. But I think as well, I think they're trying to stop that Goldson long ball. Surprised teams haven't started doing that more. They seem to drop even deeper whenever Goldson picks up the ball.
This is looking like it's going to be a struggle game, man, just with the way Dundee are playing.
Is that man? Yes, for them.
Referee, come on now. That's got to be a yellow, surely. Deliberate push in the back there. That wasn't even going for the ball.
Probably just too far to shoot here from Balna Tav, I think. It's too far to shoot.
But we've seen them whip it into the box here plenty though. So it's Tav standing over it, Borna standing over it. Who's going to take it? Borna putting it onto that back stick for Goldson, you reckon? Oh, boys, come on. Talk there.
Free kick didn't go as planned, then it came out and Balna and Kent tackled each other, but we've got the ball back. There's a Goldson long ball, and this time, that one was stinky. Oh, it was a Tav long ball, that's why. It wasn't Goldson. Because he was in the centre back position there. That explains it. Goldson might have misplaced that. Come on, push up, man. Yeah, so we're almost playing a bit deeper to try and let them come out. To try and pull them out of their defensive state.
Maybe. Well, I mean, their back line's basically sitting in their box. I was going to say, Balogun got a card for that after some of the stuff their guys have pulled, man.
Free kick chance to whip it in the box for Dundee here, and that we're playing the very, very high lines. So hopefully everyone's organised, because if someone makes a perfect run or someone isn't organised here, it's going to be a very easy chance for them. But I like this as long as it's organised.
Nice and easy ball to deal with there, right?
Lee, welcome in, bud.
Oh, man. This is
so
just
much
going to...
that game there, like just walk up the pitch looking for an option here.
Mm-hmm.
Their shape's definitely causing us problems today.
Oh, this is going to be one of those games where we're just going to need to try and grind out a goal or two. Once we get one or two, floodgates will open though, but...
Oh, remember that
That's
game?
a fair point. Actually, it was Dundee United with that, wasn't it?
Yeah, whatever it was. Remember that chat with the
Aye, where they
literally
tore his thigh open, basically.
was a wee gash in his leg, so he's possibly got a wee point to prove, and that's maybe why he's been a bit more feisty at the start of this. I don't know who to support. Daniel, I mean, you can't really have a go at the guy for saying he doesn't, for not saying he supports Celtic. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit embarrassing to say that these days. Probably better off saying he's a Dundee United fan.
They're certainly playing better against us.
Giving us more of a game, in 23 minutes than Celtic did in 90. Oh, big counter chance here again. Turn on the afterburners. Oh. There's a long shot. It's just wide. Living dangerously. I don't know quite the mix up there. McGregor and Balogun are having a wee word to word about it. I thought Balogun could have just took the ball wide, but McGregor decided to come out all the way. He got a scuffed clearance on it, and then Balogun took him out, which left the goal open for a long shot. And thankfully, he's just did not have them tackles in his lunker. Put it wide.
Right. I think, to be fair, I get Balogun following through all the way, because it would have been very, very close.
I thought Balogun should have.
I don't think McGregor had to come out that far for it.
Let's see, he takes that on his left foot.
Referee, come on!
Free kick, yep. Another similar position that we had at Alex, springing in the box. Roof taken out this time. Too quick.
Yep. Didn't get carded, though. Alright, we know who the ref supports.
Born that over this one. Born on tab again. It's quite central, so I don't quite know what to expect. Probably. Is this too far? Oh, is it too far to hit?
I don't know. I reckon Tav could put that postage. Actually seen it through that angle.
Quite far, man.
Yeah.
Who is hitting it? It's Tav. Oh my god! What a goal! James Cavalier!
I called it!
Wow!
I called it!
Oh my god, man! I didn't even celebrate it. I was like, surely not. Oh my god!
Wow, seen it through that angle. What a free kick, man.
Oh man. Mate, that looks as if it was going over, and it's dipped and curled that much, it's found side netting. What a goal! No wonder they're going mental with the celebration. Woo! Wow, man. Well, that's how you open the scoring when they're tight at the back.
My reaction to that, like, that was genuinely just one of those ones where...
We're about 2 minutes behind that. We're alright there. I never got a spoiler chat. Well done. Well done, chat. Well played. Well behaved. I never seen anyone mention a goal before I celebrated there.
No, no one did. No one did.
We never got a spoiler, then everyone did a pat in the back.
Graham put a shocked face in and Daniel put arm, so I'm not sure if they were maybe trying to hint at something, but...
What a goal, man.
Oh man, my I can't wait to see my reaction back to that, because it was literally just, my jaw just dropped the minute that went in. I was like, ah.
Have whipping in a corner now, which is also good quality. Goldson and Balogun up fighting for it. It's cleared.
Graham, don't worry, you didn't say anything actually about the goal, but like the emoji could have meant anything, you know what I mean? So don't worry about it. It's more just looking at it contextually now. I can see why you put that face in, because damn.
That was wow.
Ooh, very good chance there for Dundee United. Just absolutely whiffed.
That what a free kick that is, by the way. Anyone that's not watching the game, you need to try and find a highlight of that ASAP. Half time or something. Get social media. Type in tab free kick. What a free kick, man. How far you say that 30, 35 yards or something there, isn't it?
18-yard box. I don't.
At the yarder, I'd say easy.
I'd say about 30 yards.
Class, man. It was literally started right in the middle of the goal, over the bar, and then just dipped right into that corner. What technique, man? The confidence will do for you.
Unlucky there. This was a very, very good chance for Dundee here, seeing this replay. Just that should have been back of the net. And that was back of the net. Oh man, I could watch that free kick all day.
What a free kick, yeah. That will be a contender. Obviously, Roof's going to win goal of the season, but oh man, it's hard to even say goal of the season because we've actually scored some.
Oh man!
Hold
Oh!
Hold that thought. Unlucky. Roof's going for a penalty. He's no getting
I
it,
don't think so.
very good run.
I don't think so, but
Kent leading the charge. Roof.
nah.
That's a great tackle. No time.
The one for the centre back, a bit dodgy, but he jumped over that, and then the keeper done well to get down and get to the ball. Right.
Playing alright, Ian. Playing better since their goal. Yeah, they've actually been okay, to be fair, today. So great ball in.
Fantastic ball, just unlucky no one gets in the end of that.
Roof, look disappointed with himself. He's not got a clean header on that.
Golson and Balogun are just winning everything in the air right now, man.
Yep. Great pressure for Kent.
Fantastic, Kent, love it. Oh, careful, Alfie, don't fall, mate. Especially knowing you're next to a player and can give the ref a reason to give you that second card. Ref's just itching. What a ball, by the way.
Well,
what a goal.
Chance, it's an own goal. It's an own goal. Connor Goldson, I think, put that in from my angle there. One each. I think that was an own goal, by the way. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Looked like he just cut it straight back across.
If he cut it straight back across, it's a great goal. If it's an own goal, it's annoying, but it was well worked. The ping out to the left-hand side was fantastic. The touch was fantastic.
I think he just cut that across.
It was a good finish. Great goal. Thanks so much.
Right.
Possibly questions of McGregor getting beat at that angle, but great first time volley in off the opposite post.
I think it went through McGregor's legs. Nah, he just put his leg out and Couldn't get it.
I thought it was an own goal just because of the angle. I was like, surely he's not put that in for there. It's actually a decent finish today.
To be fair, like the ball before that, the ball out wide was like
Well worked.
inch perfect.
Very well worked.
Alright, good goal.
Well, let's get another goal in. Clean sheet record.
Well, that's our predictions scuppered in.
Time for us to get a couple more then.
Commentators touching on a good point there though. Like we seem to really have been struggling with crosses for those like deep channels recently. Like you saw it in our European games, and like we've been struggling with them this game as well. So it's like, ref, that's a handball all day. Come on now. And you, mate, what is this ref on?
Dundee Utd's confidence with Sky High after that, because they've certainly not been getting blown away so far. Yeah, this angle. This angle, I like this angle. Let me see this.
Daniel, I don't think he's meant to cut that back at all. Going back to what you're saying, I don't think he's meant to cut that back at all. I think he just went for it.
I don't think he's going for it either. Do you know what I mean? He's just going, I want to put it in that direction. Do you know what I mean? He just tried to cut it back across into the danger zone, whether it be a pass or a goal, because it was such a tight angle. Nah, mate, I can't really complain too much about that.
Nah, that's a good goal.
You sorted the scorer thing out?
No, I've not put them in yet.
Smith, mate.
Tav and Smith.
Oh, was that Kent down looking for a penalty? The referee's waved it off.
I would like to see that again. Soft. It would have been soft, but it could have been given.
I mean, he's caught the left knee, to be fair.
Yeah.
If it was given against us, I'd be fuming. Put it that
Yeah.
way. That's they've sat back into the shape. They'll be very happy with how this game's went so far.
The
ball was there for Tab. Hopefully carrying it. Hopefully that's a good prediction. All right, John. We scored a wonder goal from Tav from a free kick. They scored a well-worked team goal. But all right is the way to put it. Dundee United have actually been causing us a bit of problems in this game. We've not been a total. I think a bit of that's down to Dundee United's shape. It's causing us quite a bit of trouble, mate.
Golson and Balogun both up in the box ready for this one.
I mean, I was totally convinced that was an own goal earlier.
Right.
Wait, on. We'll take it. Then Balogun went down looking for a penalty. Ref waved it off again.
Mate, us try to get anything for this rest, like try to get blood for a stone. Honestly.
It has actually quite a game so far. Clark's not playing, mate. And they're even getting first to a lot of second balls as well.
Alright.
I just passed that wide, man. Vega. Phil McLaughlin's keeping the ball there all day.
Right.
Yeah, definitely can all go for half time, man. Because they got one each year, they'll be really hard to beat down the second half.
Aye.
Confidence will be sky high.
Few people have been saying it in chat, and I agree. I think maybe like to see it on half time.
Don't know yet. Nothing changes. 60. I wouldn't wait too long. Certainly wouldn't wait too long, but I don't think I'd make it at half time.
Oh, I know, definitely, John. That's the thing. These kind of difficult games where it is just struggling to break down are the games we've struggled with before. End of the day, we've been doing well to win them so far this season, but this is looking like one of the tougher tests so far.
Crossing chance. Come on. Get the ball out and cross
Edge of
it,
the
man.
box. Kamara on the edge.
There
I'll
you
do.
go.
Whip that in. Whip that in. Oh, it's just behind him.
Lucky. I think crossing it in Tav. Dalsted was just behind him, so it was hard to get a clean connection on that. He's just
Still no far
leaning
off, by the way.
back.
Looks a little bit further off for that angle, but oh man.
We're getting dragged into their game here, man.
Oh, aye.
Like a fight rather than a game of football again here.
Yep. Players just need to try and no rise to it, man. Just keep doing what we've been doing all season. Drive at them, Kent. Come on, drive at them, drive at them. Well worked. Oh, Alfie, you've got to put that in, mate. You can't be putting that over for 3 yards. He's got to put that in the back of the net all day there, man.
Very difficult the way the defender was hanging off him, but probably should have scored that. What? Oh.
Get Balogun quick, that's it. Come on.
Possibly, Graham. Possibly. Kent's been really good so far. He's been really lively going forward. He's
been good going forward.
Being creative for us today.
Free kick in that right channel where Tab likes whipping them in from, so
just position us. Still be Warner, I reckon. Looked in. A shot towards the back post with this angle.
Nah, it's Kent
Oh,
standing over it with Tav this time. Right.
Isn't this a bit cross then? Come on, this would be huge. What a good ball. It's decent. It's flicked on. There we go! Come
Connor
on, man!
Goldson! Let's go!
Connor Goldson! Arguably the two men of the season so far. Cam whipping it into Goldson again. Certainly the two improved, but wow! Again. Lovely run from Connor across the near post. No defender picked it up because it starts offside and then comes on just as Cav's about to hit it. Glanced across the goal. I think keeper's maybe got a touch on it, but the hand's got too much power on it. Brilliant. Great time to score. That offside to onside run was brilliant.
Commentator, you're a little bit slow saying that. Steely said that about 30 seconds ago, mate.
What is that?
Literally, you mentioned the offside comes back on and then runs forward again. And then, like, 30 seconds later, hear the commentator saying it. You're a bit late, mate. Steely's already touched on it.
We see I'm not professional commentators, so we're improving, you know?
Yeah, we're getting there. How many goals is that for Goldson this season? I'll tell you in a second how many he's got. At least in the league, I'll tell you how many he's got. And that is half time. Goldson season Scottish Premiership.
What are you saying, chat? Another assist. He's good, mate. This form is unreal. I think those teams are going to be all over him. All over to get him.
Just in the Scottish Prem. Just in the Prem, that's only his third goal, I think.
Goldson?
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, just in the league, he's in like that's his third. But across all competitions, I think he's in like 6 or something.
Half time. Excellent. Let's go.
Yep.
Again, chat. By the way, we're all improving. Like, no spoilers again.
Oh, Discord, hello? Discord, hello?
What?
You started lagging like crazy.
Oh. Yeah, man.
Can hear you now, aye.
Tell you what, scrapping, I would have liked it. Definitely. I wasn't expecting that type of game, mate. I was not expecting it to be like that at all, but we're winning. We're winning. 17 goals right back before Christmas. It's tell me a team that wouldn't want to have right now. Literally tell me a team that wouldn't want to have. Right, I'm taking.
I'm sorry, but if he's not in the England squad consideration at least.
He's got to go to the Euros.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%.
Hello, how do you do, mate? Welcome in. Because he can't be. Who?
Oh, you said what team wouldn't want him? You're saying Clyde wouldn't because they couldn't afford him.
Oh, right, I get you. Like the fact that he's not even had a friendly, there's no way that he's not got Southgate's attention. No way that he's not got Southgate's attention, man. I think a lot of people are on the Itten over Alfie train second half.
Alfie's not done too much this game, and being on that yellow man and with how Alfie's looking like he's getting a little bit wound up with their defenders this game, so I'd be a little bit worried about him maybe picking up a second yellow. But
I would normally say, like, if he's playing how he's playing and he hadn't got the yellow, I would be like, nah, keep him on. But I wouldn't mind seeing him come off half time to just because of the yellow.
oh, hello, Optimus Prime, were you there?
What? I don't know. What we're going to see for a second half now, you know? Hinton would score if he come on the second half. Hopefully, mate. Only one way to find out. Will be, yeah. I think the game will be controlled in the second half almost definitely. I can't see it being as chaotic of a game. That was arguably one of the most chaotic games we've had in the first half for Rangers. Literally. Like, from this team.
Scott's so lucky there.
Ian, the lads from Perth, just finished a mellowed round at 2 and 3 and listened to you on the way home.
Looking back at that, like actually being able to go through a video with that Alfie card, by the way, like you can go through it frame by frame.
They are definitely fired up for this. It's certainly not being as easy a game as a lot of people, myself and everyone else included. I don't think many people predicted it to go this way. Not sure, but I'm alright now, mate. The sub with the 2-1. That was a massive goal. Cannot underestimate the importance of this.
Oh, I know, that's huge.
Like what you saying, Darryl?
No, I was saying, actually being able to look at that Alfie video back, like, he's got very lucky that's not a red card. Actually being able to look at it back and go through it slowly, frame by frame. Like, you see him jump up, he's nowhere near him, and he just extends his elbow out into his face.
Yellow for me.
Like, even with the intentional elbow to the face?
I don't think it's as bad as you're making out now.
That's not a natural movement there. That's not a natural movement.
Yellow right for me. Definitely a free kick in that, but I don't think it's crazy, mental, reckless play. A lot of Rangers fans have sat up and took notice of our captain.
I don't know, man. Like that's one of those ones. If that was against us, we'd be screaming for a red. So.
I think so. I think so. Not for me.
You need to get your Alfie tinted glasses off, boy. You love that guy too much. You're almost borderline with Ronaldo now.
And a lot of people would agree with me on that. Yellow card. I think Editor for Morelos. Possibly, mate. I think we'll see it in the second half. I don't know if it will be right away, but.
No, Barry, I just call it as I see it, mate.
It's a hard game, but 4-1. 4-1's more than capable in the second half now. 4-1 definitely. There's a big chance for the second half. Right, lads, as always, at half time here, we'll give a wee shout out to our sponsor from the stream. We are sponsored again, as these watch alongs and the videos upcoming on the channel by One Football. So we'll play a little pre-recorded clip and then we'll get back to arguing about red cards, yellow cards, and what's to come out the second half.
Yep, back in a minute, guys.
Today's video is indeed sponsored by One Football, which is a totally free football app, and I'm going to go through some of the reasons that might be beneficial to you. Now, I'll cater to Rangers as that is the majority of my viewers on this channel, but it's not only Rangers you can do this with. There's so many teams, they do so many leagues across the world where you can go in, see so many in-depth statistics, transfers, squad updates, news, everything like that. So for further example, once you click on a team that you're interested in, of course we'll use Rangers here, you can go on, you can scroll through and you've got a lot of different news articles and different updates on Rangers, but you can also go further in depth. You can go through each league and look at the table like the SPL, which is looking pretty good right now. You can go through and see how many crosses we've put in, how many blocks. It's so many stats that you wouldn't necessarily think of, but it'd be cool to know. There's so many notifications that you can set up as well, which will come straight to your phone. For example, if it's a Rangers goal because you're out and about and can't catch the game, or you want to know what the Rangers lineup is. All that stuff is in with the app, and once again, it's totally free. The download link will be the top line in the description.
Right. Oh man, I want to see the passing sharpened up a lot this second half. Passing's looked very sloppy. We've looked a bit all over the place at times. I think we need to sharpen that up this second half. Oh man, this is not a fun game to watch. This has been a nervous breakdown waiting to happen this game.
Running down the wing, wingy, wingy, wing.
Oh, new chair, Steely, I've just noticed. Hey.
Hear the Rangers sing, singy, singy, sing.
Right. You are unmuted, so I am safe to leave you with chat.
Right, so the goal figures, Rangers better positions, figures. Charles, mate, it's just a style of play we've got going this season, mate, isn't it? Whatever's happening, it's working, mate. We're putting points on the board, so I'm happy with it. Definitely don't think it's one yet. We definitely need the next goal. It's just a flick. It's just a flick, innit? I was going to have a bad day at the office at some point, so long as we win. Yep, absolutely. Every performance can't be perfect. I'm sure most of you will watch Leicester win the title. How many games did they actually play well? Like, literally. I know it's slightly different, but you look at Leicester, literally in their title, how many times did they play well? And you're going, wow. Majority of the time, it's all just sturdy performances, winning by a goal. Like, but I don't know what to expect. Yeah, man. Yellow card too. Well, sitting at usually rough brain, well, there's been brain malfunction, Hannah. I've had one of them. Yep. Cut that out of the video. We've been sitting at like 100 viewers for the majority of this, so appreciate you all being in here. As always, a like helps out the stream massively. Subscribing's totally free. We're on our way to 6,000 subs. 6,000 subs before Christmas. Is that possible? 6,000 subs before the new year. The phone. I think it would do the four come up. I think Big Itten would get the nod. But just stayed the four, but I don't know what it would do. I'd watch you Ultra fight, mate, yeah. There's no chance of keeping the press up for 90 minutes. They will tire. They will make a spot on them, okay. Have sometimes we take a game like this too. We've been spoiled, Graham. We'll speak about this. Like usually this type of win, you absolutely no complaints about. We've been so spoiled lately, just battering everyone, that when we get a really, really hard fought one, we're going, Yeah, we touched on that just at the end of the half there, but I would be unbelievably shocked if Goldson and Tav aren't in the radar for the Euros squad this summer for England. For the chance he will score, definitely. Inton's 50-50, but Morelos at the moment. Possibly. I can see Alfie going to the 60th for today and then a sub happening. See, the more you watch that free kick, the better it is. Don't clean sheet out. Protesting get dead or out. Love it. Clearly a class that are such a way from England, so they have no chance. But probably from
This
like,
Tav and Goldson we're talking about there,
there's no way that people like Southgate and that can afford to be like that. Obviously, he said to like the average English guy that doesn't like Rangers or whatever, having Goldson in the squad, they would just laugh at you. But as we all know, it's well earned.
Right.
Definitely could be because the problem is Trent. Trent's I've spoken about Walker and that stuff, but man, I don't know. I think Tav's every bit as good as Walker. You know.
Etten looking like he's coming on. Maybe. Is he going up?
What do you see it?
Thought I saw him down the tunnel with the thingy on. I know Tav was stood talking to the ref, but I thought I saw it in the background with his what's that thing called? Jacket, as if it was coming on. Must have been someone else.
Doesn't look like there's any changes.
Nah.
Oh, technology. It's just it depends, but because he's in contract with different broadcasters, etc. It'd be nice to have him on every single one, but
Oh,
everyone wants him to themselves, and he'll go where he's getting the most money.
did you hear what the commentators were saying there?
Yeah, mate.
Oh
That's
man.
massively important. Well, ain't no changes for second half, and we have kicked off. Here we go.
Slack pass for Tav there.
You have 75. I would not. I'd be arguing against that.
I mean, to be fair, the amount of time we've literally just been stood there with the bought our feet in their half.
Maybe a 60-40 or something. I think it quite as much 75% we've had. Exact same setup for United in the second half.
Yep, good ball, Oh, unlucky for Kent there, man. Just couldn't get a touch on it to bring it down.
Kent was on side there.
I'd like to see Alfie get a goal this game, man, just to kind of get his sights back in on goal, but
I don't know. He's on 35. 35 plus, mate, Barry. So I think a contract extension would need to be at least 40 for him, or well, obviously the same money, but they usually go up, don't they? Contract extensions.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's on 35 now, Barry. But make no mistake about it, a top end prime team come into that, he's gone. Simple. Not in January, but next summer. I'm not talking like a West Brom, Crystal Palace, blah, blah, blah. But if the likes of Spurs, etc., come in for him, he's gone. He said that himself, and you can't really blame it, to be fair. I mean, he's not a Rangers fan. His dream was to play in the Prem. Would definitely get him in the England squad.
I think it's one of those ones where, like, if he gets a chance to move to England and still play like European football potentially, like, he'd snap that.
Oh, yes, McGregor will come out to that.
Yep.
Can't believe we're going to be at the end of this game. We should win. And all we have to moan about is a clean sheet. Can't believe we lost the clean sheet record. And I'm glad that we conceded a goal and it wasn't a sloppy one. If we're ever going to concede, a decent goal we concede. I mean, we're not sitting here going, oh, we should have avoided that. That's just a good goal, man. I'd be surprised if I seen anyone saying that was sloppy. Got corner taken from us here, a good chance to whip this in. Good ball. Indeed. Yeah, I know he's Newcastle fan and that, but like, imagine, I just can't see it. If Newcastle went from I just can't see him going to that.
No.
It's just, Kyle's got to mean, if anyone in this team playing like this, got to be moving to European football, man.
Nah. I think the only other thing that would maybe possibly sway him to Newcastle is he's been there and been like through their system before, I'm sure. So
we've got some chasing back to do right now.
Sorry, well worked. Love that. Balogun passing the ball to Kamara and instantly telling him to turn and go because he's got a ton of space ahead of him. Ooh.
Goes in long ball, that's well defended, headed back to the keeper. Oh, don't know why he'd never just dived onto that with a hand, but okay. I've done them, Craig. Man with the ball in.
Ooh.
Putting a lot more crosses in this half.
Unlucky not to find Roof there with that, but
Kent's been brilliant so far, John. With my man in the match so far.
well done there for Arfield, man, to get that onto Alfie. Just unlucky.
And the off long shot again.
Ooh.
4 yards wide of the left hand side post. He's desperate for a goal. He's desperate for a goal, man. Not too far.
No.
Keeper was worried about it. Still fancy Arsenal to score. Gordon, it's always a good shout, mate.
Alright.
McAllister, Beale, Gerrard, all having a right good tin bag there about something.
Oh, very slack pass there for Tav.
Done Morelos.
Well done. Give that to Tav. Give that to Tav.
Great. Oh, Tav offside. Lucky. Yeah, offside in it, I think.
Oh.
At his age, I can't see Tav get much better than Palace or Newcastle, to be honest. But I disagree with that, mate. I think there's only a few teams in the world that Tav couldn't get into in his current form. Literally, only a few teams. Like, I think outside of the literal top teams in the world, he walks into every other team. Like, outside of maybe Madrid, Bayern, Liverpool, anyone just under that, I think he'd be alright. As long as he continues to play the way he's playing now and not the
Fantastic
on
tackle
and
for
off
Ruth there, by the way.
he's done before. See, I love that. A good hard tackle when the players get up, we better respect each other. You go.
Love to see it. That is the thing, though, as well, to be fair, though. It is a valid point, what George is saying about the style of play, though. Like, I think Tav purely as a right-back, not, like, if he was just told to, like, sit back and not play the way he does.
Why it'd be so bad at, like, a Palace or Newcastle, for example. You need to go to a team that dominates the ball. Leeds would be good. Craig, yep. Got decent right back button there. I hope he's fighting through the start, but always already out before Arfield actually off the win.
Arfield was off the pitch there, so if it's came off Arfield, then it's already been it.
We're getting a golden long ball.
Nope.
Think about it.
Well, and Tav.
Tav's getting double marked in this half.
Yep.
Sloppy passing, man. I'm inviting Dundee United to counter attack here.
I was saying that when you were away, just like I've really not been happy with the standard they're passing in the first half, and it's looking like it's going to continue so far. Tavs all day there.
Good ball in.
Corner.
Well clear on that Rangers. Yeah, get what you're saying, George. Get what you're saying, mate. It's difficult for the big teams to ignore this type of form. Is it, what age is Tal? Late 20s?
30,
Well,
31, something like that, I think.
Right? 91, 5 years remaining, late 20s, aye. 29.
No, he's 29. I turned 29 in October. I thought he was 30.
We've still got at least a 3-4 year top of his game for his position.
I mean, it's one of those ones, he's not like a super young, like early 20s superstar, but like, he's still a fantastic player, you know what I mean? It's.
Brent?
I'd have liked Kent to take a
Can
shot
I get
first
shot
time at
off?
that.
Unlucky. Went for it first time, scuffed it.
Uh,
Had to get hit first time there.
I'd have liked Kent to have tried hitting that first time, maybe, to be honest with you there.
I think we need Jack for today's game. Possibly, mate. Possibly. Me personally, when Davis, Kamara, etc. are all in form, I don't think Jack has a place in the team, but always handy to have his type of attributes, etc. in games like this. So I think possibly it would be a good game for him this. But yeah, if we're talking about Graham there, like Garth touched on it, like it was like a wrestling match where we were crossing the ball at the box. It probably should have been a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see that with that penalties that were given away in the SPFL, VAR was a thing. Like, much to I think Reece James will be getting at Chelsea of probably 50, 60, Barry, I would guess. He's quite young, isn't he? I think Reece James is only 21, but still being at Chelsea. Say 50, probably 21 coming up through him, probably between 40 and 50 grand, I'd probably say for him. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was at like 60. Would hold up to Alfred.
Yeah, does well to keep the ball there with the pressure.
Am I that? Yeah, okay. We missed control, but we've got it back.
We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend that was a turn to run into space. Kamara, sign.
Long diagonal looking for Kent in the box. Keeper claimed that.
Right. I'd like another goal in this, definitely. Aye.
Tab over Reece James all day, mate. I'm not having any right back talk over Tab except Trent. Or except Trent. Apart from that, he's as good at least. Whatever. On current form, has to keep up the current performances. Curry, as you've said that, mate, we've jumped up to over 240 views, so I believe there might be a few other people that have probably lost their channel as well. So if you've just tuned in here, unfortunately we cannot show the actual game because of copyright. We would absolutely love to. So we just do watch-alongs for every game. So we're basically a little community we've got going here. It's like little Q&As in the chat, talking about the game as it's going on, and then we try to give as much of an updated commentary as we can. We're not professional commentators, but yeah, we'll try to keep it.
By the way,
But
But
speaking of Bonner, and there's another. Kent watch that in. Oh, he's even tricked me. But he's not tricked the Dundee United defender who's done very well to clear that.
aye.
But yeah, we do these for every single game. If you aren't new in here, the only thing we ask is please don't put like
Score spoilers, red
but
cards, like any big game-changing things.
Yeah, big game-changing things. Try and keep out the chat because we will be delayed behind the chat because we don't want to ruin it for the chat. So we just ask that people don't ruin it for us. But we're getting good at chat, aren't we?
Chat's been good at it today. By the way, that's a throwback and a half that I've just seen in chat there. Ian's profile picture, that Envy logo. That's a throwback. I've not seen that for a while. Especially not that version of it.
Well, again, another dangerous free kick for us. I'll make something for one of these. Yeah, I think you can see just past this hour mark here, Dundee United just started to tire off now. We'll get this one right from Bonner. So we still want that in chat. The ball. Goldson, it's
Some lucky Balogun there not getting a that was a block. The guy was literally on the ground in front of the ball. It had to have came off him. There's no way Goldson skied it like that.
I think he did. He did. Connor should score that.
According to the ref, anyway, right?
That was a sitter from Goldson there.
Balogun got really unlucky with the initial header as well, though, man. But
he's got to bury that. Yeah. Well, we do reminders of it in the stream. We don't talk about it all the time. But if you are new here, subscribing is totally free. We do these for every game until we can get back into the stadium, which is hopefully sooner rather than later. And other Rangers type videos we do on the channel as well. Davis playing. Davis is playing, mate. Yeah, it's just Davis and Kamara having quieter game. Probably because we're not dominated as much as expected. Like it's just been a real battle in midfield today, rather than the nice football that we used to see.
Well done for Alfie there to win that throw as well.
Goldson walking up again.
Yeah.
I believe this will go to Tav. No, he's went the other way. Oh, man. A ball, surely, yes.
Yep.
I do not want this to be 2-1 going to 65th minute here.
Fantastic ball, by the way.
Morelos! Shoot! Surely! No!
No!
Oh, they've made a mess of it, man! Oh, the absolute... Great. Who's it swung that ball? Is it Kent? Oh, it's Kent. But it's a great ball to find Morelos in the box. His touches... It's one of those that's almost too good. He's touched it back behind him. The keeper's come out to get a rush. Oh, man. Keepers came out, closed them down quickly, then Tav and Morelos have got in each other's way to try and get it again, but they're wasted opportunity.
What about Roof? Not heard much of him. I know Roof's been alright when he's been on the ball. It's just been difficult for our front three with how Dundee United are playing. They're just all their players sitting on the edge of the box, smothering like pretty much any pass we're trying to get forward to Alfie and Roof. Kent's dropping back and picking the ball up a bit, and he's been making some good runs. But
a bit of Dundee United for our performance today, man. Their shape has been really well. Their shape's worked really well with stopping us being as fluid in the attack today. But Dallas, we've sat here through too many squeaky bum times, man.
Tell me about
I
it.
know
Tell me about it.
our spoiled fan base lately with how well we're playing, but I certainly.
Barry,
This
don't
is one
say
of these
that.
ones
Reese will
where
get excited. Steely will get excited. Don't say that, Barry.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh no, we're just referencing your love for Brandon Barker. That's all, mate. That's all.
Barker. I see. He's not even on the bench.
He's not
anyway.
even. He's not on the bench, but surprised you're still not calling for him to come on.
Like we said, he's not getting a game against us.
Nah,
That's the type of one that I'm doing.
it's not. This is not the kind of game that Barker could do much in.
No, with that deep
He's
one.
not. He's not got the space to run in behind.
Pressing Alfie. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, so unlucky. Hit the back of roof there. Alright, Arfield leading a counter chance here. Kent, 1-on-1. Wait for a cross.
Alfie!
Swing and a miss. Kamara! Oh, swing and a miss in the box for Alfie. Decent chance, that. Got to give credit for attempting the shot first time because that was the best idea to do, but that's twice now. I think a ball's been rattled along the box and he's tried to hit first time and just scuffed it.
Alright.
We've got a free kick similar to the range that Tav scored in the first half. Can Bonner replicate it this time?
There you go, mate. What an offer for you. Barry's offering to meet you at Ibrox with a banner to petition Barker on the bench.
Can Bonner replicate it? It's the wall this time. See the angle. Oh, looked good. Looked good.
Oh, looked good.
Enough height on it.
I know that isn't the bench.
Aye, we're talking about Barker. Barker not being on the bench, mate. It is on the bench. Then no Conga train
Good
for the
swing for
corner.
Tav. Ooh.
Golden wins at first, but he's. Oh, that was a flailing arm to the throat of Goldson there, but we play on. We played the corner shot. Kent's trying to get a ball into the box. Apple's trying to flick it on. Davis.
Oh, that's just unlucky, man.
Hit one of the defenders who scored more. Good proportion of goals. Worrying. I don't know, mate. I don't know if it's worrying the exact word for it. Like, we're getting goals, we're winning, so I'd be worried if our defenders were the only ones scoring and we were losing games, but as long as someone's scoring the goals and they're winning, I get the sides are coming from, but at the same time, it's just a style of play where it's working, man. It's working.
I get the point. Like, I do get it. It's like, obviously, you'd like our strikers to be scoring more, but it's not like they're just completely out to play. They're still doing really well, but
Kent using acceleration. Arfield. Someone.
Alfie again, man! Alfie, you're killing me! Alfie, you're killing me, lad!
Oh, it's just not happening on the day. It's just not happening.
Today? When's the last time it did, man? Come on, Alfie, please! That one was genuinely harsh, man. That one was so harsh for Alfie.
that one's not expected to be scored twice. Often
Aye.
Martin he's standing like that one. But
Oh, it's just heartbreaking to see, man, honestly.
and on that note, he's come off for it.
Itton would have scored that. His legs are longer. He could have wrapped it back, ruined it.
Right, big Itton. Chance to claim the starting spot then.
Right. I think if Itton scores in this game, that like kind of solidifies him ahead of Alfie for me on recent form anyway. Kenny, exactly. If Itton scores, nail in the coffin for Alfie in the starting sheet.
You see how hard it by getting tries here. We're done.
Oh, straight away he's in about it. Aye, straight away. Ian, maybe that's the issue. Maybe Alfie needs to pick up a red card every now and again.
No, he did. That was just a disappointing look. That wasn't a peed off look for one. Sorry,
He just looks gutted there, man.
little
kick at a puddle there, but
no one a game day. There's no. Off the pitch, he's probably the smiliest guy at the full squad. Non-stop smiles. On the pitch, he's just a different animal. Literally, that's when the buffalo comes out on the pitch. Instead of a game like this, using
Dundee United player going for a lie in there. Oh.
Damn, man. Not that I'm sitting here worried about it, but I just the heartbeat would certainly go down a few if we got this third goal, get that 2-goal lead.
Speaking of Itton, he's done well to cut that back and find the. Oh,
unlucky.
Good defending for the Dundee United player on the line.
Doing a good bit of pace, beats the keeper at the ball, but he pushes it out wide, cuts it back well for Apprecaite. It's a difficult position to score from there with a couple of defenders on the line with a long shot, and it's cleared well off the line corner. Yep. Side foot it there, like maybe a laces through that for Arfield, but to make it a bit more difficult for the defender.
Maybe.
Former not the best. Oh, that haircut's class, isn't it? It's the one. See, is this what we're going to get from Morelos now? He's not going to score against anyone else all season. He's just going to score against Celtic. That will
Imagine.
You just keep him off for the 2nd of January, lads. Don't worry.
Great strength for it in there and holding up the ball.
Yep. Game management, lads. Game management. Come on. You get the fresh legs on in defence. They bring Zungu on now.
Zungu on, aye.
Mate, he was not on my screen. He was not. Dallas, back me up.
No, it wasn't. To be fair, it wasn't. It wasn't.
He was not on that screen. I'm one step ahead here. But like I was saying, that looks like he's coming on. But I was just about to say that possibly Zungu for a Davis or Arfield actually probably at this stage just really solid up that back line in midfield, make sure we're winning them battles in there.
We've spoke about that before. We agree that we think Alfie's really a atmosphere player. Like, I think he thrives off the crowd being there. But
One whip it in, Kent. Unlucky. Kent going for a 1-2, crowded out. That's a good idea. Lord Smith, mate. Just send Morelos into the huddle, acting like it's a mosh pit. There you go. Hey, that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying they don't look like they're going to be scoring, but
look at what happened with their first goal. You know what I mean?
it can be anything, man. A corner, one free kick, anything. They don't need to create a great chance. I mean, they don't need to bring it the split is open. Like the first goal, may I add, it was a decent goal, but it doesn't need to be that type of thing. It can be just always leave yourself a bit vulnerable, don't you? Only with that one goal lead.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Arfield's the ball there. Oh, Arfield's in so much space in the middle.
You thought, yeah, safe, well done.
Great
Here
pass
we
from
go.
Balogun to find Kent. Kent just driving with that pace. Finds Itten.
Done.
Itten winning a
Corner.
corner. Lovely.
Oh, big man, get your head in this in the box. Currently have to second, yep. Talk of Celtic title talks, but Celtic are currently fighting for second place.
Yeah.
Okay. They've got a good few games in
Granted,
hand.
they've got, what, 2 games in hand, but...
His confidence is up, mate. Things looking the part. Ball a whip and a corner in.
Off the post?
Off the Arfield. I don't know if the keeper saved that or
No, it just went side of the post. It's just side of the post.
Oh, it was just... Oh, post keeper.
Post keeper in it, aye.
Oh, lucky boy, keepers.
Poor
Ding
corner
ball,
that
was
time.
Well done, Tav. Good cover. I think we're just about to see a subbing out, so we'll let you know in a second who it's for.
Yep, Kamara.
Yeah. Probably not the one I would have took off, you know. I thought that would have been Arfield or Davis. But, yep. The extra legs, he'll sit a little bit deeper. Don't mind that.
Right. At this point, it's what I'd take an extra goal, but at this point, I'm just happy with game management. Get the game seen it, take the 3 points.
Absolutely.
Fantastic touchdown there for Kent.
Brutal Curry, mate. Brutal. Guys, I think there's a lot of people in here for coming out. There's a lot of people for coming out in here. Probably walk past each other up between you all the time. Don't even know each other. Right, man, unless anything drastically changes last 10 minutes, Matt, then it's my man of the match, yeah. It's been involved in everything going forward today.
Yep.
Aribo
pulling on a jersey and all, aye.
Arfield, I think.
Aye.
Have man of the match going assist. See, I can't just give Tab man of the match every game. At the same time, we can see the goal, and if you're saying anything about the goal, he was the one that got caught under for the swap for play. Like the pass was brilliant, but that's been really picky. But usually with a clean sheet, a goal and assist, I think it's a no-brainer. But I don't know, man. I think Kent's been really good today. But
to be fair,
I don't think I can argue with Tav.
You couldn't argue with Tav, but yeah, to spice it up, like Kent has been outstanding today. Like he's been unfortunate not to get a goal, but like just he's been such a positive impact on the pitch. I say that like he's no week in, week out, but you know.
Nearly 55. Oh, Callum, good shape, mate. I'm sure. Oh, but at 54, like the stream will get us to 55, mate. Don't you worry. Oh, there we go. Thank you. You know, I have to say, I think this has been the most behaved stream I've ever seen.
Definitely.
Treating everyone like these are all wee guys. Well done. I serious not appreciate it, everybody. I'm not asking for nothing but a fun going today. Absolutely, mate. Spoilers, fans. Callum saying Stevie Davis man of the match. I don't see that one. I'm angry him. 2 people backing up Davis. I'll jump to 64 likes. Appreciate it, everybody. And for those that have tuned in later on in the stream and seem to be hanging around, appreciate you hanging out in the stream. Likes just help the channel grow, and subscribing obviously just helps the channel. We're on the road to 6,000 now. Do these every game right now until we can get back into stadiums. And
United making a sub here.
Other Rangers videos we do on the channel as well, just from other subjects, and we do quiz shows and stuff. Days, man, that's not how it is. See, I don't know. I don't see the Davis one today. Slowing the game down. Good to see. So many times. How many times this season already have we been going? We're game management, especially in Europe. Is Kent coming off? Is it? Okay.
Interesting.
A rest, but a time wasting. Bring a reborn here then. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. We'll call it that. Kenny, I'm taking that one, mate. Like mine for Saturday time. That corner?
Corner, surely
Yep.
there.
Come on, boys. Hitting Balogun goals. Someone in the end of this.
Come on, come on.
A little late to just saying, better late than never, Karen, better late than never, mate.
David, I don't know about Kelly winning, but I think they can take a point today. Definitely.
Oh no. Oh, it's unlucky. I think Itton's got something on that, but awkward angle for him. Yeah, see how quickly everyone runs back for that corner. Yep. Hold!
Mm-hmm. Harfield up for that well. Love to see it.
Changed days, that. Changed days, didn't it, lads? Usually, we just expect it. We're never sitting here thinking Celtic would drop points to Kelly at home, but today, we're going, oh, well, every game they play, now you're going, Kelly game's the 3 p.m. kickoff, mate. He thought, yeah, good shout, McGregor, good shout.
Ref.
There we go. McGregor's at the antics. At a time wasting when picking up the ball. Is there any
The
contact?
high feet. It's not
There
even
is
that.
not.
Like,
But he comes in lifting his leg as if to kid on that he's going to see when you pretend to punch someone and they flinch. That's basically what's happened there. Look how slow we're taking time with all these throw-ins and that. Good. Oh man, you see that Kenny, man? Oh, he's something else, man. He's something else. There's no doubt. See, after this group of players and everyone that's played in McGregor, see, after McGregor's retired and all of them get to like the 50s, 60s, and you start to hear all these stories, you're going to hear some mental stories about him, man, aren't you? You're just going to hear some mental things and nights out, and I can't wait until McGregor and all the people that played with him are all retired so that you can hear what they've got to say. Because I'm sure there's some stories that would be fun today, but might get them into a bit of bother if you tell them now, so. That ping ball in edge of box.
let's get that out.
Clearance. Aribo well challenged up there.
Take Rangers.
Chance. Oh, he's
Ooh.
old Aribo a dream there.
That was Zungu that jumped in for it, man. That's an autobiography I'd love to see. Or read, rather.
Get in. Oh, come on, Davis, get in there. Yeah, well, there's 2 minutes high times for 90 seconds, and Itton's got on the end of something here, leading the counter. Well done, big man. He's won as a throw-in, highlight a pitch, outstanding work.
Minute left to play. Come on.
So, well, Jeanette, apologies, but we're in here. Oh, mate, I can't even do this. Have you seen that? You're in here boosting our streams, making us smile when you're sitting there with your miserable. Mate, I'll just leave you. You're obviously a depressed human. I'll leave you be. I'll leave you be. Go easy on Jeanette. There's obviously someone that's quite depressed, chat. Go easy.
No, mate. I'm a depressed human. I'm a depressed human. I'm on the meds for it. That's just being a twat.
Nine seconds. Oh
That's
my god, it's
time,
clear,
ref.
and that should be that. That should
That's
be
time,
that.
ref. Come on, blow the whistle.
I presume. Don't want any added time like EA's added time in that here, you know.
Alright.
There we go. 3 points in the bag. Not
There we
perfect.
go, that'll do. That'll
Not the
do.
perfect
That'll
performance,
do.
but oh, that's arguable because 3 points is 3 points. Cheers, everybody, just before you disappear.
Kenny.
Everyone in here watching while you've watched, being a hater in here and boosting the numbers up, making our lives better. Appreciate every single one of you. But here we go. Man of the match for us.
Shout out to the paint on the wall behind me for being more entertaining than me. Thank you very much.
It's debatable. You're either it's Apprecaite for man of the match today. Apprecaite.
Aye.
It's a great feeling. I miss this with watching. Yep. We deserve how good this team is playing. 8 years of absolute BS I've put up with.
Yep. I think so, Tam. Still doing a stream for the draw tomorrow, Reese?
Yes, we will be. We will be doing a stream for the draw tomorrow. We will live a little bit before it. We'll just be in here chatting away because I usually do a reaction video for them. But I'm going to do a live stream so we can just be in here. I'm sure the usual lads will all tune into it that can. We can just have a chat, predict some other games. Obviously, it'll be majority of it will be talks about Rangers, but we can predict some other games and stuff as well. But thank you to each and every one of these. I'll be doing a more in-depth reaction video, but for now we've not got much more to talk about as we've done it the full show. It won't be that early. It'll probably go the Europa
draws at 12. So the actual
but-
draw will probably be about 12:30 by the time they do all the talking and
Champions League
everything.
one,
So
the Champions League draws at 11. That's what he's saying. That's from 11:45-ish probably, because then we can do all the spiel, they do all the pre-match before they shake their balls about and that. You know what I'm saying? That takes ages.
I mean, to be fair, JK actually makes a valid point. Like, oh hello, we've got a guest on the stream. Hello, fella.
It's not getting great.
JK, we're just trying to spice it up, make it a little bit different. We give it to Tav week in, week out, so get to someone a little bit different, get to Kent, you know what I mean?
Right, that's going to be us. Again, we are sponsored by OneFootball for this stream.
Give me 2 seconds.
So we'll finish this on a little pre-recorded video, as always, from OneFootball. And thank yous, as always. Back again tomorrow for the reaction video to the
Europa League draw. Yep.
And it will be Wednesday for the cup game. So, cheers, lads and ladies.
That's not Curry, you'll appreciate that. Chat says that's not my dad. You're too good looking. You'll appreciate that, Curry. Cheers. Anyway, OneFootball video time.
Yep.
See you later, guys.
Today's video is indeed sponsored by OneFootball, which is a totally free football app, and I'm going to go through some of the reasons that might be beneficial to you. Now, I'll cater to Rangers as that is the majority of my viewers on this channel, but it's not only Rangers you can do this with. There's so many teams, they do so many leagues across the world where you can go in, see so many in-depth statistics, transfers, squad updates, news, everything like that. So for further example, once you click on a team that you're interested in, of course we'll use Rangers here, you can go on, you can scroll through and you've got a lot of different news articles and different updates on Rangers, but you can also go further in depth. You can go through each league and look at the table like the SPL, which is looking pretty good right now. You can go through and see how many crosses we've put in, how many blocks. It's so many stats that you wouldn't necessarily think of, but it'd be cool to know. There's so many notifications that you can set up as well, which will come straight to your phone. For example, if it's a Rangers goal because you're out and about and can't catch the game, or you want to know what the Rangers lineup is, all that stuff is in with the app. And once again, it's totally free. The download link will be the top line in the description.